Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. JazakAllah for joining us in today's episode. I'm here with Fariz, and today we will be doing quick fire questions.
My most memorable moment of Khilafat is when I read Tirana last year in Atfal Ijtima. And it was memorable because I remember that was all of a sudden, like the day before I was about to read it, I was told I have to do it. I obviously had to prepare overnight. I had to do all of, the stuff that he told me to. And I was given out instructions. And after that, it got to the time where we got to actually read in front of Hazur. And then, whilst I was reading it, I remember this specific moment. And I was reading it, and the whole time, I'm just looking on the floor. And then I'm like, one moment here, I'm like, let me just look at Hazur for a second. All I did was turn my eye like that and saw him staring at me, which made me so nervous. I'm like, he's staring right at me. What am I meant to do? And after that, I just carried on, and alhamdulillah, it went very good. And after that, when we got sit down, we were obviously in the green area. So we were like on the edge, next to where Salat Hub was about to be launched. And then that's when Hazur launched Salat Hub. We were literally right at the edge of it. And I felt like, even though there isn't much context about, you were okay, great, we read it, Hazur standing in front of you. But it was like an invisible context that automatically came to me, like to be proud of. And then after that, when Hazur left, and then we were free, and I remember getting out was like them times, when you're like, when you're watching a movie, and you're literally watching the screen for hours straight. And then after that, when you close the movie and you're going around the house and you're literally like, what? And you literally blacked out. Yeah. And then after that, it was that feeling, like I could see it was so bright. And then after that, I went out and it was all crowded. And that's basically memorable for me because it was an experience that I had to tackle through all of a sudden.
One of the things I've learned from Khilafat is the blessings of prayer. And I have one example, although it's not the best. I was watching a Manchester United game, and that's the team I support, and it was 2-2, and it came namaz time. And when you're sometimes watching something, you're like, chalo, abhi 15 minute mein, or like in 20 minutes or something, we'll read namaz, it's fine, it's not too much of a delay. That's the thought I was getting, but then my parents reminding me the importance of namaz. So nevertheless, I read namaz, and in that namaz, I prayed to Allah, oh Allah, please make my team win. And then I turned the TV on after I read my namaz, of course, and when everyone had finished the namaz, and I was just turning it on, and I think it was a 1 minute gap, and after that 1 minute, my team scored, and we won 3-2 in the end. So although this isn't the best of examples, that's not the point. The point is that we've learned from Khilafat and our beloved Hazur Ayyadullah Ta'ala bin Nasr al-Aziz. From him we've learned that the blessings of prayers. So like the fact that I put my namaz in front of my match, because of that and the blessing of the prayer, my team won.
One way to obey Khilafat is by obeying the Nizam of Jamaat. We can do this by helping out to plan our local Ijtima, or even just go to it. Because that in itself is a way to obey Khilafat. And that's what I plan on doing this year.
Okay, JazakAllah Fariz. This ends our episode today. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned from this. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.